What's going on, Shroomies and Shroomettes? It's your guy with the fungi, EazyBlueThumb, and we are back with another one. And in today's video, we will be going over a little bit of BagTek for my BagTekians. Let's get it. Let's go. Shroomies, we are closing out the Brown Rice Saga. Yes, indeed. This is the final installments of the Brown Rice Saga, and there is no better way to end it than with some good old BagTek. So here we have Olympus Myco 10X grain bags, and we have already prepared our brown rice. And if you haven't seen the brown rice prep video, I'll leave a link for that. You go ahead and go over there and see exactly how we prep these grains. Now, when we fill our bags, just a quick tip, try not to wrinkle it so much because we're gonna have to fold it and it makes it difficult. And also, when you fill the bag, keep the filter patch facing up just to keep it clean from our rice. We don't need anything on our filter patch. All right, so I was able to fill up our bags with 3 pounds of whole grain brown rice each. And yes, that's right, I did prep another one just in case, because if you have 2, you have 1. If you have 1, you have none. I can't remember where I heard that, but it's the code, and that's what I stick to. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold this bag up, and we'll be right back. So now that we have our bags packed neatly, nice and cubed up, ready for PC, I do want to note that we are not sealing our bags before putting them in the pressure cooker. We do not seal the bags before putting them in the pressure cooker. And here we have our Olympus Myco 10X grain bags, 3 pounds each, ready to go. Of course, we have some jars down there. And we will seal this up. I did place a plate on top for note. All right, so about 2.5 hours later, we have our freshly prepared grains. Still pretty hot. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna seal them, and we're gonna let them sit for about 2 days, just in case the bag does have some type of contamination inside. We'll find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just seal the bags up really quick, and I'll be right back. So I know I said that we were just gonna let the bag sit for about 2 days, but it wound up sitting for 5. And I am more than confident that this bag will perform well. I shook it up just in case. I didn't see anything funny going on. So we're going to go ahead and proceed to the next step. Let's go. So for our next step, we are going to introduce our agar slices to the brown rice. Now we're going to sterilize and sanitize before we begin. Make sure we wipe down our scissors and the bag with our 70% ISO, and let your blade cool before you cut into your agar. Now, once we have our agar slices in our bag, I'm just gonna roll it to about midway filter patch and just give it a good shake. Make sure everything is in there distributed evenly. I don't want to see any agar wedges on the plastic, around the plastic, on the top. Just want everything inside. Give it a couple of taps ever so gently. And we're just going to clear up our area and prepare it to be sealed. Now, if you don't have an impulse sealer, you can definitely use your wife's food saver. 2 cycles on seal and you're good to go. Don't worry about it. Just put it back when you're done. Hey, now that is what I call A1 professional grade in-home whole grain brown rice in our Olympus Myco 10X grain bags. Shroomies, if you are rocking with the Olympus Myco 10X grain bags, I want you to go on over to olympusmyco.com. Tell them EazyB sent you at checkout for 10% off. Now, although Olympus Myco is not paying me for the videos, I do receive some kickback from the affiliation program. So spread the love, spread the love. olympusmyco.com. Yes, sir. 25 days in and we are golden. Both bags look about the same. They are different genetics, but they do have about the same colonization right now. This is 25 days in. 33 days have passed since our initial inoculation, and we are going to perform our break and shake. Now, if you're curious as to why we will still do our break and shake at this point and not just let it fully colonize, because if you have something lurking in your grains, that it will show when you perform your break and shake, because your grains will have a hard time bouncing back, or they'll bounce back and something else will pop up with it. So we're going to perform our break and shake on both bags. You guys already know we prep our surfaces with the 70% ISO, gloves, and bag as well, as we prepare for our break and shake. Shroomies, vibe with me for 1 minute while I do this break and shake. I just want to give you a warning that this will be the most intense forearm workout that you will ever do in your life. This was no joke. I'm squeezing with all my might right there, and I had to put down full force weight to break these grains apart from the mycelium. This was no joke. I just want to say, if we can figure out how to make mycelium-based structures and they last the test of times, flames, damages from whatever, this will, I'm telling you, mycelium binding is no joke. That was an intense workout. Be prepared, Shroomies. Be prepared. I just had to warn you. And remember, when doing your break and shake, keep your filter patch facing upward and keep it clean. Yeah, buddy. 20 days after our break and shake and 53 days after inoculation, we are about 98.7%. And at this point, I know a lot of people are going to just send it. Do I recommend it? Not entirely. Am I going to send it right now? Absolutely. It's been 53 days. We're sending it. Now, for our next step, we will be going from grain spawn to bulk substrate, and we will be using the Olympus Myco 10X dual filter lightning spawn bags. Now, these bags are really unique. They do have a 0.5 micron filter on each side, and that is used to promote better airflow, in which returns you healthier mushrooms. So I'm definitely excited about this. I might just have to convert over because this is too easy so far. So now that we're ready to do our final break, we are just going to wipe our surface as always, and we're going to break this down inside the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And remember, this will be one great workout. We want to keep everything inside the bag, so we're going to break down this as best possible inside the bag. Now, after we have a good amount of our grains broken down, we can add them to our CVG mixture. Now, this CVG mixture is a kit that Olympus Myco sells on their website. It is a cocoa core, vermiculite, and gypsum do-it-yourself pasteurization kit. Very easy to use. You add the ingredients, you mix it, you add the boiling water, you let it sit, and then you add your grains. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we do want to portion this grow out to a 1-to-2 ratio. So we do have 3 pounds of CVG substrate, and we're just going to add our 1.5 pounds of grain spawn. And once you add your grain spawn, we are going to roll the bag down and give it a shake. So now that we have our substrate and our grain spawn mixed up, we are going to lightly pack it down to form some shape within our bag. We want to have a tight seal from the bag and the substrate, so we want to get as close to the corners as we can, leaving no air within that space. We are in the final stretch of the process. Now all we need to do is add our top pseudo casing layer. And just like with any pseudo casing layer, we are going to sprinkle some substrate on the top so that way we do not have any exposed grains. And then we are going to ever so gently pack it down to smooth everything out. Leave it to your guy to sneak a tub in the video one way or another. So here we have the infamous food saver, vacuum sealer, and what we are doing now is I am lightly misting the walls of the bag and just the top pseudo casing layer with a light mist to create the humidity zone. I'm going to fold this bag up and we're going to seal it 2 times. All right. Look at that. Would you look at that? Here we have our final product, the Olympus Myco CVG pasteurization kit mixed in with our grains, all wrapped in the Olympus Myco dual filter lightning bag. Let's go. Got a nice little metallic flare on there from our vermiculite and gypsum. Everything is looking good. I am definitely hyped about this one. It's been 53 days. Let's go. And of course we have our backup bag just in case with our cocoa core only. Shroomies, join me on the final installment of our brown rice saga as I will be introducing fresh air to our lightning bags using the hoodie tech method. I will see you soon. Let's go. Hey, Shroomies, before you get out of here, I would like to introduce to you my $5 Spore to Door services tier on Patreon. In this tier, you will receive monthly Spore Swab sets for whatever grows that I have going on that month. I will also keep you updated with pictures so you can see exactly what I have going on. The mail will be sent out discreetly each and every month, hassle-free, no worries. So join the Spore to Door services today. Patreon.com/EazyBlueThumb. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Y'all be easy. Peace.